Good morning, everybody. Sorry for delay. We got the PPI report, and then we have the AVGO earning yesterday. That's popped up semis and Tesla. So these are the most important things. So PPI pushed futures a little bit up, then reversed back. But futures are still positive, most likely because of AVGO. Pre-market 15 in golden cross upward, 30 MACD is golden crossing. 4 hour TTM squeeze, we're getting a first dark blue bar. It was interesting yesterday. As soon as Powell finished talking, boom, market fast pullback. But it did some recovery into the close, and AVGO helped after close. Weekly MACD is golden cross on the ES, daily MACD is upward, and both of them are going into the RSI overbought zone. So always in a short time frame, when like in 1 minute or 3 minutes or five, when the RSI goes in the overbought zone, it can be in there, few candles. But in the long term candles on the daily and weekly, when the RSI goes in the overbought zone, that's a power zone. That's a zone that it can stay there for maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You never know how many candles, and that's when the biggest run up can happen. We are in June. Last few years, June, July was very bullish. Except I think 2022, and be ready. Anyhow, NQ, same thing like ES. 15 is golden cross, but it's curved down right now. 30 is still bullish downward, 1 hour downward, but 4 hour we don't have dark blue bar yet. And weekly is golden cross, daily upward. Dow Jones a little bit red, still daily MACD is not golden cross, and 4 hour is bearish downward. RTY daily MACD is coming up. Was very nice pop yesterday, and but nice pop on the PPI report too, but it gives some pullback, and right now is opening almost flat red. DXY 4 hour still pointing down on the TTM squeeze and MACD. Weekly MACD is dead cross. The lower this goes, the higher text can go. It went down and it come up. That's why the futures pulled back a little bit from the high of the pre-market. 10-year note is going lower. Weekly MACD is dead cross, daily downward, 4 hour downward, 4.2.45. If that one passes 44.168, this is the next target there. Wix is in a danger zone, to be honest. It's at 12. So if you go look at the last 5 years chart, and whenever it goes back to 12, stays there not so long. So right now market has all-time high, and last 2 months, and if you remember, it went to 11 and then jumped back up to 14. Here again, went to 13 and jumped back to 21. But so far there's no sign for a big jump up. But be cautious when we see signs on the 4 hour golden cross. When it passes 1307 is strong, then we have to be cautious. But for now, it's in a good zone until it stays between 12, 11, below 13. Market can stay more bullish. BTC, daily MACD is dead cross, weekly downward, nothing special for now. CPI pushed it up, but then it faded, and daily 4 hour is still not dead cross. Once the 4 hour MACD dead crosses, then it's possible to have more pullback there. Apple was weakening into yesterday. It was very interesting. Right after Powell finished, this was one of the biggest fast sell, and the volumes were huge into the close. So it's opening below 1449. That's a key level to watch. Right now, 30 and 1 hour is downward. 4 hour MACD is a little bit curving down. Once you see 4 hour MACD dead cross or beginning a dark blue bar, that means this phase of run up is over. It's possible to have some jump up at open, but it can fade very fast. So if it passed to 214.49, next is 216, maybe goes to 219, who knows. But if it today 210.74 passes, it can come easily to 207.79. Doubt it goes below that to 201, but if market gets bearish, it's possible. So max pain for today is 207. If it goes below 210.74. Amazon very weak yesterday. Everything was flying up, jumping up. This one was just strong at open, and then it was very weak. 4 hour MACD is dead cross downward. It's still bullish on the daily. I like that it got the light blue bar. It's near all-time high. Every time it gets near all-time high, then it gets weakening. Two key levels to watch: 185.35, 188.65. For now, yo-yo range. Breaks either one, bigger move. Above 188, 190, 192, 195. Below 185, 182, and 180. Nvidia new all-time high. VGO is helping it, pushing it higher. So this one, 4 hour, very bullish upward. TTM squeeze and MACD. So watch 130. 130 pass, 129.99 pass, 131.1 next major. If 131 passes, oh man, it's gonna go to 132, 134. Maybe you know, maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Pre-market 15 and 30 is upward, 1 hour upward until the 1 hour is not dead cross. Can continue going higher. Supports 127, 125. AVGO monster. This one made next major target is 170. 117 1751. Too many numbers. So 17 51 19 16 09 22. So yeah, this one, if 1720 pre-market, yesterday, last night high was 1724. So watch that one. If that one breaks, 1751 next major level. Pre-market 1530 MACD is dead cross. So if you have calls, lock the gains at open, and watch for supports in case it pulls back. But next major target is 1751. Coin follows BTC and pulls back into the close because of BTC weakness. So two key levels to watch for today is 259 and 254. Breaks either one, bigger move comes above 259, 261, 264, 267. If 254 can hold it, back to 251, 249, 248. Bullish is still on the 4 hour TTM squeeze and MACD, daily upward. Once the weekly MACD golden cross, that's gonna be a very good sign for breakout. Netflix, it was very weak yesterday, 5 points down, gap down. 4 hour MACD dead cross, 30 man hour 15, everything is down. 243 if you can hold it, back to 241. Sorry, 643 if you can hold it, back to 641. I always say the first digit wrong, but the main digit I said right. So if 641 breaks today, it can have a bigger pullback. 636, 631, 628. It feels like it's hard for it to pass 660, and all-time high is 700. It's possible to have some sell-off, I think, for Netflix, some pullbacks, a bigger pullback, and then earning is, I think, 5 weeks away, and then maybe near earning have another run-up. Need to wait for the next daily and 4 hour MACD golden cross, but for now, direction is down. Be cautious on this one. Meta was very interesting yesterday. It gapped up open, and then boom, suddenly it start falling. So two key levels to watch is 503 and 507. If pre-market 510 passes, it can run up to 511, 514. Above that, sky is the limit. 515, 516, 518. If 503 can hold it today, it's a low of yesterday, 501, 499, 497. Pre-market mixed signal, 4 hour MACD is dead cross, so there is weakness there. Still very bullish on daily though. Tesla, favorite name for everybody. Big jump up. So this was obviously leaked yesterday. It was very strong yesterday, and the vote passed yesterday already. So a lot of people inside Tesla knew it. So that's why it was jumping up, and probably they leaked it. Anyhow, 191.05. That's a key level to watch. Past that one, 194, 197. It's possible 197 to come today. If it gets insane, 199, 203, or 207. 207.75, that's a super major level. Last few months it was hard for it to break. Once we break 207, the sky is the limit. This one can go for a monster run up. 219, 226, 232, 237. If it goes past 207 anytime, but we'll see if it does. Very bullish on the 31 hour and 4 hour. 207 is a key for breakout. 201.89 if you can hold it. Supports are 186, 184, 183. Below 183, not gonna be good. If 30 and 1 hour MACD dead cross, be cautious. It can pull back more. Microsoft, new all-time high yesterday. Next major key level is 444. Above that, we're looking at 451. Pre-market showing some weakness on the 30 and 1 hour. 4 hours a little bit curving down, but in very bullish on daily and weekly. Most likely, it's gonna be some consolidation today, so we'll see if it's gonna break 444. Google, new all-time high yesterday, and then right away pullback. 176.48 hovering around for now. If it jumps up, 178, 180 higher level. If pulls back, 175, 174, 173. 4-hour MACD is dead cross, so we gotta be cautious on this one. AMD, no fun on this one. 4-hour MACD is golden cross because of AVGO, and 161.58. That's a key level to watch. Past that one, 162.85, 164. If 164, it's possible 164.46 to come today. But if it passes that one, 165, 167, and 170. SMCI, impossible to have some jump up, but just keep in mind AMD and SMCI, they both the weakest, both very weak last few days. And this one is possible to have a jump up at open. 793 passes. We're looking at 807, 830, 853. Very bullish pre-market on the 1530 1 hour and 4 hour, but it's still very bearish on daily and weekly. So it's possible to have a jump up at open, but then it can fade and go lower again. Just keep that in mind. SMCI been failing last few days a lot. SPY, new all-time high yesterday. Good morning, Amnon. This one, 540, 545, next super major level. If we do pass that one, 548, 553, 559, maybe comes next week. Who knows? But for now, two key levels to watch is 539 and 545. Breaks either one, can make a bigger move. Otherwise, it's going to be a consolidation between these two levels for a while. QQQ, new all-time high pre-market. If it runs up more, 479 and 483 next major level. If it goes lower, 476, 474 supports. Very bullish still on the 4-hour daily and weekly. IWM, IWM 206 and 201 key levels for breakout. SMH, new all-time high. This one is getting just insane. 270, 274, 278 next target level there. FSLR opening flat, but if it passes 30301, we're looking at 306, 311, and 317 next major. ARM getting close to all-time high, 158.66 pass. We're looking at 161. Above that, next major level is 167. GME, he sold his the OI, the open interest went lower on the position he's holding, so it went lower, and so he sold some. That's why it was dumping into the close, but he sold it as small, in a, step by step, not like all at once. Anyhow, this one, what else? That's pretty much it. SOXL, I do not have level on that, I'm sure. Well, this one looking very bullish too on the 4-hour daily and weekly, and it's a new all-time high. Pre-market 30 and 1 hour pointing down, so lock some gains at open, but this one semis are on the run. Yep, let me just look at there. That's pretty much it. SMCI, keep an eye on that one. If it passes 800 and it goes, it will go crazy. Looking very bullish on between all my watch lists that I have. Looking very bullish on the 1530 and 1 hour. Anyway, thank you so much and have a beautiful day.